I'm back. I'm almost finished with my sewing. So far I've done the back. Like the bottom half is with the dark brown and this is with the light brown. Mix up here and I sew that in. I sew this all in going backwards until I get up to the crown. Now what I'm about to start doing is actually sewing the hair to where it's going forward, so it's gonna like lay in my face and I can like part it off the way, you know, I want it to lay off. So right now I've already pretty much started my track to where I'm sewing it forward, and like you do that once you get up to the crown of your head. And I already got my thread knotted off. Okay. Let's see where that last piece left off. So I'm just taking it under, twisting it around the needle, pulling it through. And that locks it in place, so like when it gets old, since it's locked in place, it won't, like once your hair start growing out, like the tracks won't move, so yeah. And I'm liking the way it's looking. Like I wish I would have just put some more dark brown pieces like up to here so you could really tell the difference, because right now you really can't tell, so I'm going to put a couple of black pieces up here. Yeah. So let me finish this track. And right now, again, you're sewing forward because it just looks better. To me, it just looks better when it lays in your face, like when it's not all going back in one direction. So I'm just sewing it forward and it just helps me part it off better too. It just looks more, I don't know, I can't say natural, but it just looks better. So I'm locking it. And twisting it around, pulling it through. And that's the first track. And then I actually gotta lock this part up, and I do use two needles sometimes, like when I'm about to run out of thread. I just leave the needle on there because I got so many needles, and it just helps me find the thread easier. And I try, like when I run out of thread and I re-thread, I try to get the new thread as close to the old one, so it helps me better tie it. So yeah. And it's really convenient using two needles because you don't have to like wait till you're finished, you know, because I can have this one all threaded up and like move on to the next one. So yeah, I really like that, and it's looking good so far. I'm really happy because I'm almost finished and I really didn't spend that much time on this. because it usually takes me longer than this, but, well, not, I couldn't really say longer than this, but yeah, it usually takes me some time, but today it's taking me a little bit longer because I'm trying to get it finished, and I keep forgetting that I'm recording, so, yeah, it's like I gotta stop myself, so, and what I'm doing is, hold on, I'm just looping it around the width. I'm not cutting it unless it needs to be cut, so it's really going faster because then you don't have to really measure and stop and cut and then sew it in, so yeah. Let's see. So what I mean by I'm looping it is I'm just taking a thread instead of instead of cutting the width, I'm just taking it and I'm looping it back around. So what I do before I just take it back around, I take the width and go ahead and sew it to the braid, and then I loop it around. And I push all this back. It works better when you're doing it the other direction, because when you loop it around, like, the hair gets all twisted. So, but I really like it like this because you don't have to, you know, keep cutting the width, so it just works better. And take the thread, and like at the front, I try to get it as close as possible to the last track, because remember, you're going to be parting and stuff, and you don't want people to see the tracks or anything, or the width of the tracks. Okay. And then just go underneath my cornrow and I loop it and then pull it through. And that's how it's looking. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of it, and I will show you the finished product. Okay.